Hello, it's Jamie Crick here, Wednesday on our week-long trip to Barbados to sample some of the things that you can win if you enter the competition at jazzfm.com right now. And just over there is the Garrison Savannah, but famously gives its name to this racecourse, one of the most famous in the Caribbean. These cannons here represent the largest collection of 17th century cannons in the Western Hemisphere. And right behind me, you can see that huge flag. It's the monument to the 50th year since independence for Barbados. Prince Harry was here last year when that flag went up, and it never comes down. So they have a special thing at night. There's always a light on the flag to make sure you can see it flying proudly in the wind. Today we're going to go around Bridgetown. That's the capital. We're going to go to the Kensington Oval and see some of the historic sites of Barbados.
The footprint of Bridgetown has not changed from the 17th century. Indeed, it remains very similar to that of an English medieval market town. Very organic, lots of winding, narrow streets. And although we've lost buildings, and some buildings, of course, have been developed since then, the streetscape has really not changed, and that's the important thing.
And we looked at the monument, which was opened last year to the 50th anniversary since independence. But also the Parliament building is just along the sort of quay from where we are now. It looks a beautifully preserved building for its age.
Yes, that's right. Parliament building's located just on the north side of the Carinage. Basically, our Parliament is the third oldest in the Commonwealth, Great Britain, Bermuda, Barbados. Those buildings date from the 1870s, and it's an interesting mixture of Gothic architecture. And really it's split into two wings. You've got the East Wing and the West Wing of Parliament, and Parliament has met there basically every week since the 1870s. Before that, Parliament would meet in taverns and private houses from the 17th century right on. Yep.
And just finally, Miguel, going around here looking at all the different things that we can see, one of the things you talked about is that you can get out from your hotel in Barbados, you can walk around, you can see a lot of history, you can go to nice cafes like this. It's very safe and friendly. People really do want to, as I know, talk to you and help you out.
Sure. No, that's the thing about Barbados. One of the huge pluses of Barbados is safety. The people of Barbados, of course, friendly, welcoming. They're always there to give you advice as places to go, where to eat, and well-educated population. And really, Barbados is an absolute must.
Just a short walk from the centre of the city, it's a very different type of history that's celebrated here.
I am standing on hallowed ground, can I tell you. I are in the mecca of Caribbean cricket. This is the Kensington Oval. And when I think of players like James Anderson and Andrew Strauss and Andrew Flintoff coming and playing here in test matches for England, what you don't realise when you watch it on TV or hear it on the radio is they have to stand in this heat all day, sometimes for hours, when they play the Windies. It's an incredible privilege to be on the pitch here. And Ben Toppin is with me. Ben, you're the chief executive of this ground. As I said, the mecca of cricket here in the Caribbean. We've seen loads of tours. People must love to come.
Yeah, that's right. We are synonymous with cricket in the Caribbean, and in fact in the world. In fact, like I point out to people, Barbados has produced more Test cricketers, I believe, than any country per square mile.
Really? Yeah, I suppose it has, really,
yeah. You know, than any country in the world. So we take great pride in this facility. You know, so we keep it in use constantly, so that we're forced to maintain it. You know, keep it in good nick. So as you can see now, it's undergoing some maintenance on the field itself.
I mentioned some players, English players who would play here. Obviously all teams around the world come to this Caribbean home of cricket, if you like. What's it like when the stadium's full for those players to walk out here, do you think?
Well, that is something you have to experience for yourself. In actual fact, when there is an English test here, you may as well be in London. You actually have, I'm fairly certain we have more English sometimes than locals, because the tickets actually go on sale in England first.
Yeah, and of course if they can come to see England play here, where the sun really will shine all day.
Yes, it makes a marvellous vacation.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, It's a great privilege to be here. Thank you very much for talking to us.
My pleasure.